Since the announcement of Jurong Lake District Master Plan, this neighbourhood has been envisioned to be a model sustainability district. It will have a distinctive mixed-use developments with well-curated public spaces and amenities to serve the needs of businesses and the local communities. As for now, the Jurong neighbourhood is currently going through its second phase of the development. And with that comes the most anticipated new launch in the West. Today, let's talk about J'den.
Very decent profit.
Plans to revisit.
Why J'den? Why
Commercials,
now?
there will be offices,
OCR.
Hi, welcome back. Today we have actually invited the PropNex Project team of J'den to come and share with you guys the second transformation of Jurong. So let's welcome them. So HSR, it has been terminated for some time. So how does this actually affect like the second CBD area? Maybe you guys would like to share a bit more to our audience.
Okay, so for this high-speed rail, right, actually way back in 2018 when we actually run this project Twinview. So that time everybody has been talking about this high-speed rail. Yeah, then after that subsequently it was being actually terminated since 2021. Okay, so recent news is that they have got this plans to revisit the planning of this HSR again. Yeah. So, and because it is actually only occupying 20% of the second CBD, 20% of the plot. Yeah. So I would say that even if this plan doesn't actually materialize, So it is actually like not a very big change for the whole second CBD.
Okay, so it won't really affect as much as we...
Yeah, and I must add on that, back then we were selling Twinview, right? But prior to that, our project, we sold Park Rivera, Twinview, and Vista Grand. In fact, all these three projects, we were selling on the hype of HSR. But then again, when it was terminated, all these three projects, if you look at the transaction prices today, all the owners make very decent profit. And by and large, HSR is not the everything of the second CBD. It's just the cherry on the cake, right? So of course, the plans, as our government has explained, it will not change. Second CBD will remain. Second CBD is 120 hectares of space for us to recreate and build a lively business district there.
So now, because we have heard the news that there's a lot of existing new launches in the West, more coming up, especially that 3 plots of like white plots that everybody's talking about in that area. So then a lot of people will be thinking, we can buy later. Why J'den? Why now?
So I think in terms of property investment, right, we want to have a balance between staying or investing in a mature estate. At the same time, you want that area to have some form of transformation so that you can have capital appreciation. So J'den is very smack right hard in this area, whereby we know Jurong East is already a very mature estate, right? People have been staying there for more than 30 years. We have all the amenities like supermarket, CBF board is there, we have eateries, we have the 3 lines MRT interchange right opposite J'den. But at the same time, we have some transformation upcoming developments in the second CBD. So I think J'den has the best of both worlds. Yeah.
To add on, this project itself is going to be the first mover advantage for phase 2. And for this phase 2, right, this is going to be a prime OCR. And more importantly, this development itself is developed by our well-loved, Singaporeans' favorite baby, which is the Capital Land. So we all know that Capital Land definitely is going to provide the best quality and best living. And there are many things going to upcoming, and I'm totally excited about this development itself.
Yeah. And so far, I think they have got a few malls that are actually under Capital Land around the area, right?
Right.
Yeah, and Westgate. Yeah.
So how often can we find an estate with a 3 major shopping mall?
And furthermore, with another additional plan of J-Walk.
So, like to continue from Christina, J-Walk, I think this is something very interesting because J-Walk is actually a linkage way, which is all fully sheltered, and mainly this is elevated. Yeah, so people who are staying in the future J'den can just head down, then cross over to various parts of the whole Jurong Lake district, especially towards to the MRT station, to the nearby commercial places in very very safe manner, which is all sheltered and covered. Yeah, so the linkage actually spread throughout further down to the future Jurong Lake district as well. So I think this is going to be something very exciting lah.
Yeah. I think a lot of people is talking about this jaywalk thing.
Jaywalk.
More to that, because throughout our whole conversation, we're talking about white sites. I think maybe we can share a bit with our audiences what exactly is white sites. You know, why is it so popular? What's so amazing with these sites?
Okay, I would say for the white side is very exciting because this is a whole plan to kickstart the very start of the phase 2 of the whole Jurong Lake district. We have 3 plots, and of course in the way beginning for plot 1, there will be commercials, there will be offices, there will be residential, and for the residential there's only about 600 plus units. And because of that, I would say that right now, like what Jeff mentioned, we J'den, we have the opportunity to enter and grab one of the 300 over units. And if we were to wait a couple of years later, we don't know exactly when, we are only able to buy into the 600 units. And for that is a little bit further south. It's not as well connected as J'den compared to the plot 1. And of course for the plot 2 and plot 3 will be coming maybe 10 years later. Yeah, which if now we enter into J'den, we probably will already see the transformation and the growth in our asset.
That's very interesting because you don't want to miss out, right? Some people, even if you ballot and things like that, you also might not get this unit, then you have to wait for plot 3. Okay, we have schools, we have eateries, we have libraries, we have many malls, and we have many businesses, and we have maybe the HSR thing that yes, correct. So I think a lot of exciting developments coming to the west. So thank you so much for all your sharing today. So contact any of your preferred PropNex salesperson for booking of appointments today, and we will see you at the show.
Bye.